Hi guys, welcome back to the Blading Physio YouTube channel. So a recap of week 9. Week 9 was the taper week, so I wanted to do it a little bit slower, just chill for 1 week and then hit back with the 30 kilometers in week 10. So that's what's up next. So that's for me on Wednesday. So that's gonna be interesting. But this week there's a lot of changes and there's a lot of new thing that happened, and it was perfect timing. So I'm very happy to share this big news that I have. You might have seen it on my Instagram. I was way too proud to wait until this video to share it. So if you have seen it on my Instagram, you saw that I increased my speed with like 2 kilometers an hour average, which is insane. And this is all because of my new setup. My new setup is from a brand called Cádomotus. Not sure how to pronounce it with English accent or with a Dutch accent because they're Dutch. And Cádomotus is a well-known brand in the inline and ice skating world. They're very known for their engineering and technological advancement that they bring in this world. I reached out to them and told them about the marathon that I was training for and that I was documenting the whole traject or the whole adventure. They were very excited about this and they decided to make me an ambassador for the brand, and they wanted to support me in this adventure. So they gave me a big discount and we decided to go for the agility skate from them. The agility speed skate is a speed skate that has a higher cuff, so this is ideal for people who have never been speed skating or who come like me from aggressive or from tri skates, all stuff with a bigger cuff or a higher cuff. So this is an ideal model that is between real speed skates with a lower cuff, like below the ankle, which is very hard to stabilize, and something that has a way higher cuff and gives way more stability. So if you have a recreational skate, for example, that has a higher cuff, because that helps you with the ankle stability that you need in skating. The agility skate came with a Transformer 3 competition frame and 4x100mm wheels. The 4x100mm wheels was just because I've never really skated a speed skate, so I didn't really know how I would act on speed skates, so I chose the lowest wheel just to be stable and be lower to the ground, which would help me in stability, because I would gain more speed with 4x100 instead of the 3x110 that I was skating before. Also, the frame is way much longer, so that gives me a lot more stability, and this is ideal for gaining more speed too. So one more thing I want to talk about these skates is the frame, because the frame is probably the most typical thing about this brand, about Cádomotus. Their frames are designed with a kind of double wall. As you can see, it has like these little bumps on the side, which goes all the way on this frame. This helps with stability and rigidness of this frame. A lot of frames have these bridges or sections between wheels, which helps them with stiffness. And because of these bumps, also called dual box, which gives stiffness all the way over the frame instead of on the places where the bridges should be, you also have space enough for bigger wheels. And these frames are designed to have 3x125 or 4x100 or 4x110mm wheels. So to me this seems very awesome, because as I am a rookie in this speed skating adventure, I can just swap my 4x100 for 4x110. I probably want to do that for the marathon, just gain a little bit more speed, secure that I'm gonna get under that 2-hour time limit. And maybe I'm just thinking about the Berlin Marathon, but nothing is yet decided about that. And I would probably try a 3x125mm wheel for that marathon, but I'll see that in the future. I'm just gonna focus first on my personal marathon and keeping it below 2 hours. But like I said, my average increased with 2 kilometers an hour in general, which is awesome, because this week I just skated 15 kilometers and wanted to take it slow. I wanted just to test these babies out and not risk a fall, because as the frame is longer, it was a bit of adapting to for me, because the tri skate I used to skate is way shorter in wheelbase. So I just took it slowly for the first skate, and the second skate I did was a 5k, which turned out to be 9k, just because I was so enjoying my new setup. I just did an extra tour, which was awesome. So yeah, like I said, this week, taper week, chilling down a bit, slowing down a bit, 15 kilometers went very smooth. I think my average was 24.6, something like that. But like, I didn't put a lot of effort in it at all. I was just cruising, just coasting on these bigger wheels, on this bigger frame, on these skates that are heat moldable, which makes them perfect. I know, I'm a bit excited, or maybe a bit too enthusiastic about this, but it's so awesome that someone wants to support me in this adventure, and I'm very, very glad that they give me this chance. So the 15k went smooth, like I said, 24.6 kilometers an hour. Smooth, beautiful day, and just enjoying the tours that I did. And then I did the 5k, which turned out 9k, like I said, just because I was enjoying the circling around. I tried to push it a bit harder, but really was focusing on my technique, getting that more of a double push, or I'm trying to get that before the marathon. I'm not sure if I ever will be able to get that technique, but learning that double push, trying to stay in this power box, like they call it. If you push out, you have a kind of zone which is most effective. If you push out of that, you're gonna lose energy and speed because you go too far with the legs. So all those things I'm just taking in account and trying to understand it and trying to apply it on my skating. And then there was the off skate. Off skates are new exercises. I'm not gonna discuss them this week because this will be a longer video, because I wanted to talk about this new setup. But know that it's 2 rounds of new exercises, and these exercises are very hard. Like, it's 1 minute of the skater jumps, and then other exercises, I don't know them by heart yet, but I felt my legs burning very hard. I'm so glad it's just 2 rounds, because with the training that's still coming, like next week is 30k, 15k and a 5k high intensity interval training, so a heavy week once more just before the marathon. It's all closing in, so I'm very excited. So it's good that it's only 2 rounds of exercises, and I promise I'll explain them next week. It's not that hard. I'll just show you some videos here somewhere, probably there, just so you know how they look, so you can do them. But I'll discuss them more specific next week, if that's okay for you guys. And yeah, with that being said, I'm sorry that it's a bit longer video. I'm just excited about this new setup. It's such a cool setup. It fits so well. It's so much faster, bigger frame. That was the biggest thing I had to adapt to, like big frame. So my crossovers to make a turn, I was like, will I get it or not? As I said, I'm a rookie in this, so yeah, very excited for that, and very excited for next week. So I'm gonna test these babies out on 30k. Let's see how much faster I get that, and if I will be as tired as the 35k I did before. So very interesting week upcoming, and I hope you stay tuned for that. Hope you like these videos. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have questions, leave a comment. I'll try to answer it. If you have questions about the setup, leave them in the comments. Check out their website. I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you haven't subscribed, consider to subscribe. And we see each other in another video, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.